Okay, I'd first like to start this video with an apology to everybody I'm about to rip into, because I feel like I've made way too many videos recently about Favyn and his retarded subscribers. So I would just like to point out that I'm not targeting him as some kind of hate campaign. It's just he just seems to have the most interesting nonsense videos and nonsense content at the minute that's making me make these videos. So that's just the way it's going. Anyway, there's no way in hell I wasn't going to make this video. We've got a retweet from Favyn here. It says, "Yas, it's working. Titanfall 2 player count doubles in 1 week thanks to Apex Legends success." Okay. That got 26 retweets, 6 comments, 429 likes. Did anybody bother to read the article? That'd be my first question. Did anybody actually click on what this Games Radar article says? Apex Legends got 25 million players. Now I don't know whether that's active users or whatever, but 25 million players have played Apex Legends. Care to hazard a guess how many people are playing Titanfall at the moment? Care to guess what this actually means for Titanfall? Titanfall 2's player count doubles in 1 week. What, do you think it went from 1 million to 2 million? Did it go from 10 million to 20 million? No, of course it didn't. No. Let's take a look at the numbers we're actually talking about here. Unbelievable. Does anybody read this stuff? So here's the original tweet. Click on the link. Titanfall 2 player count doubles in 1 week thanks to Apex Legends success, by Alex Ward. Alex Ward, are you supposed to be a journalist? Isn't this what you do for a living? Okay, I can understand Favyn not reading something. He's not a journalist. He's not, well, I suppose he is paid to go on YouTube, make videos or whatever. But you're supposed to be an actual professional working for Games Radar. What is this fucking fake bullshit news? What is this? Apex Legends may have single-handedly revived Titanfall 2's multiplayer. In what way? How? 25 million people are playing Apex Legends. Titanfall's not getting shit. What the just let's go down here. Let's look at this shit, okay? Come on now. Look. Apex Legends. This is your own article. In your own article, Apex Legends has now reached 25 million registered players. 25 fucking million. Learn to count. Okay. Go down. Wait for it. Titanfall 2's multiplayer user base is sitting around 3,500, which is more than a 200% increase. Whoop-de-fucking-doo! Increase from its usual 1,000 players online. PS4 version 5,000 up from 3,000. Xbox One version a whopping 10,000 players with an average of 5,000. Holy shit! 10,000 fucking players! 10,000 players! Wow! That's just Favyn's fucking people who watch Favyn's videos on Titanfall. That's all of them. That's it. 10,000 players. Wow. That's a huge increase. This article is total bollocks, okay? First of all, let's just take a step back from the fake news here. Titanfall 2 player count doubles in 1 week thanks to Apex Legends. Thanks to Apex Legends, Titanfall 2, which has done the best on the Xbox, I know for a fact, right? 10,000 concurrent players, yeah. What does concurrent actually mean? At the same time? 10,000? What are the Apex Legends numbers? Registered players. So they're not even comparing the same numbers here. But if it was registered players, how many would it be on Titanfall? I don't fucking know, because are they registered? How are you registered? You just play the game. You play the game once and now you're a monthly active user, because we know how that goes down. Right, I'm getting off topic. Right, look. Apex Legends has got naff all to do with Titanfall increased player numbers because the game was on sale. It was on sale for like £4. Less than £4 on sale. EA did this massive sale, and I don't know if it was on all the consoles and everything, but on the Xbox for a fact it was on sale, £4. So obviously a load of achievement guys, because Titanfall 2's got easy achievements for a start, would have bought that to do all the campaign missions. Let's take a step back here. What Apex Legends has done is killed the prospect of another Titanfall game. Has killed the prospect of any decent multiplayer games because it's got 25 million registered users. 25 million. Do you understand the numbers here? How many times can you fit, right, all these Titanfall 2 players into 25 million? Think about that for a second. 25 million registered players. 25 million, even if that's monthly active users, because the game's only been out for like a month. 25 million users, right? And I hate the game, okay? I don't like Battle Royale games. I'm not here trying to praise Apex Legends. I'm just stating a fucking fact. How does an Apex Legends help another game like Titanfall that already has a low player base? Yeah, so the numbers go up a little bit. For whatever reason. Maybe it's because of Apex Legends? Not likely though, is it? Because 25 million people are playing that shit. So why would they be like, hey, let's go play Titanfall 2 now? Doesn't make any sense to me. You know what I think happened? How about the sale? Because people bought it in the sale for cheap to play the campaign and the multiplayer and for £4, right? So that would be more logical. So did anybody actually read the article? And the guy that wrote this article, seriously, why? What is this bullshit? What is this utter nonsense, man? So let's go back over here to Favyn's tweet. It's working. This is Favyn. Favyn changing gaming. Changing gaming how? By supporting free-to-play microtransaction trash games that are killing the game industry? Like, what the fuck? Oh, I can't wait for the next Titanfall. Free-to-play Titanfall game. Woo! Can't wait for it. It's going to be so exciting. Titanfall 1 didn't have a campaign. Why should we give a shit about Titanfall? They've always been dog shit. Unbelievable. Yet they got Favyn seemed to have got this niche because he did that review on Titanfall 2 and said it was an amazing game. So now he has all these Titanfall people that sort of follow him around. They're like, oh yeah, Titanfall. And now he's trying to spin it like Apex is the savior of Titanfall by retweeting this, by saying, yes, it's working. What's working? What's working? How is Apex Legends? Is he seriously trying to say, like this guy in this article is saying, which is bullshit to start with, is Favyn Alex Ward? Are they the same person? Is Alex Ward Favyn's real name? I don't think it is, but you see where I'm going with this. Does Favyn actually agree with this article? Has he read this article? Right? Are you seriously trying to tell me that Titanfall 2's player count doubles in 1 week? Thanks to Apex Legends. Not the fact that it was on sale. That's where the Xbox numbers have come from, why it's 10,000. Maybe there's a bit more of an interest because some people have played Apex and they go, oh yeah, well maybe I should try some of the old games. Oh, Titanfall 2. Yeah, let's try that game. It's got a campaign because Apex doesn't have a campaign. Oh, we'll play Titanfall 2. Right, yeah, why not? Okay, small increases. 5,000 to 10,000. Okay, I'm arguing that that's because of the sale. But even if not, that's a drop in the ocean. That's a drop in the ocean. That's nothing. It didn't go from 5,000 to 50,000. It didn't go from 5,000 to 500,000. And in relation to Apex Legends, 25 fucking million players. 25 million. Yeah, does Favyn actually agree with this? Does he honestly think that free-to-play fucking games are the answer to AAA releases? Does he honestly think that a game that shadows, like if every game has a shadow battle royale game, like say if Halo Infinite had another game come out alongside it that was free to play and it was a battle royale game, that would somehow help Halo Infinite be a good game because more people would play it. Based on these numbers, very few people would give a shit. So what? How does that help anybody? What's the mentality here? What's the mentality? It's working. What is working? How is anything working? And why has this been fucking liked 429 times? And why has nobody called him out on this? Nobody has fucking read this article. Nobody. Did anybody bother to read this shit? Seriously. Look at this shit. Ryan replying. As it should be, brilliant game. Okay, it's a brilliant game, right? I don't agree with that, but you think it's a brilliant game. So you're happy with it having 10,000 players, and this is the highest one on the Xbox. That's good to you. Okay, Halo Reach had 10,000 players maybe 2-3 years ago. Titanfall's dead. How is this good? It's a brilliant game. And it's got shit player base. Double a shit player base. If you've got one person playing it and another person plays it with him, that's 2. Oh, the player base is doubled. Read the actual numbers. Right, we got this guy. Time to go back, boys. Time to go back. The game is dead. 10,000 players on the Xbox One, and that's the best version with the most players. 10,000 players. It's dead. It's fucking dead. Apex, 25 million. Big difference. Need I say more? Apparently it's working. What's working? How is Apex helping Titanfall? Really? When you put the numbers into context, 25 million versus 10,000 on the Xbox. If you add all the other ones together, maybe it's a few more. But, you know, it's not cross-game, right? So you're only playing one version. So the best version has 10,000 players. All in for your population. And who's to say they're even playing the multiplayer? They might be playing the campaign because they just got the game for free. So 25 million on Apex versus 10,000. That's what I'm going with. And we got this guy saying yay, and this guy is I did notice a huge surge. Okay, well when you've got 5,000 players and then another 5,000 players show up, seems like a huge surge anyway, because you've gained 5,000 fucking players population wise, but it's a drop in the ocean compared to 25 million players on Apex Legends. Do you know what I'm saying? So what is this? This is the biggest fuck up I think Favyn's ever fucking made. This is like, this is crap gamer level of nonsense. Like monthly active users, like 16.5 million players have somehow played Halo 5's Forge, even though the game hasn't sold 16.5 million copies. Like, makes 0 sense. That kind of nonsense. It's just fake news. It's an article trying to spin it like Titanfall 2 is doing really well out of Apex Legends. Well, in actual fact, it's not doing shit for Titanfall because Titanfall was on sale and Apex Legends is 25 million players. People didn't play Apex Legends for 5 minutes and then go jump on Titanfall because they think it's better. Titanfall didn't go up to 25 million players. So what's the argument here? Oh, it doubled in population. It had no population to begin with. It's easy to double your population the lower the number is to start with. If the number was 20,000 and they went up 5,000, they wouldn't have doubled their population. But they'd still have a healthy population to start with. If they have 5,000, they get another 5,000, it's doubled. Yay, it doubled. Yeah, you doubled nothing. You doubled nothing to start with. Fucking hell. Am I the only one that reads this shit? Am I the only one that reads the articles? Do people just, oh yeah, let's just look at the headline of the article. Let's not actually read the information and try and work out what they're actually trying to tell us. Okay? Let's just take the clickbait headline that says, oh, Apex Legends, thanks to Apex Legends' success, Titanfall player counts double. It's like it's a clickbait fucking title. All night. Clickbait. That's what that is. Oh, let's get them to read it. Okay, they read it and they find out it's fucking shit. But no one reads them anymore. People just look at that. Look at that front screen, title, picture, and then it's on here. Look. Oh, look at this. Oh, look. 777 retweets. 4,582 likes. Yeah. So that's about the number of players that they added to the Xbox. The same amount of likes on this video. Doesn't that prove everything? Doesn't that prove everything? The same amount of likes on this fucking Twitter is the same amount of people that have come back to the Xbox version of the game. We are dealing with cultists, people. We're dealing with cultists. They can't... I can accept, right, when a game does bad. I know Gears of War 4 didn't do very well. I know Halo 5 didn't do very well. Admittedly, I don't really give a shit about Halo 5. I do like Gears of War a little bit. I criticize the game, of course, because it's shit, but I can accept when my die-hard franchises go down the shitter, okay? Like Halo and Gears. I can accept that they fucked it up. These guys continue to try and act like, oh, it's a success. It's like Titanfall was a total flop. Titanfall 2 was a total flop. Apex Legends is 25 million players. And you'll never see a Titanfall 3. If you see a Titanfall 3, I will be very surprised. Because even if they do a Titanfall 3, it's going to be some kind of free-to-play trash, £20 microtransaction trash like Apex. They're going to try and take Apex and put it into Titanfall 3 if they make one. It's obvious. So I don't see how this is a win-win for anybody. How can a game that is free, that gives you everything for free, help a game that's trying to sell you a game for some money, for cost up front? How can that help? Because people are always going to go to the fucking free-to-play option, apparently, because it's got 25 million fucking users. I cannot get over this tweet. I cannot get over this retweet. Yes, it's working. You know, this is a case of Favyn, who I would say is a snake oil salesman, who has like a radio voice and is always like, yeah, very clear and concise, and I talk this way, and I make sure all my points are valid, and I listen blah 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 blah. When it's all in bollocks. Yeah, anyone can put on a radio voice. It's a lot easier when you've got it written down in front of you what you're going to say as well. But he's talking nonsense. He's talking nonsense. Like I say, you could sell water to dolphins, man. Alright, I tweeted that out to him. You could sell water to dolphins. Right? He's a snake oil salesman. And sell you on anything. If he keeps putting this out, that Apex Legends has somehow helped Titanfall 2 regain population, then people are going to start spouting that shit everywhere on YouTube. Like it's a fact. Even though it's not a fact if you actually read the article. This is the problem. It's working, guys. How is it working? It's not fucking working. It's over. It's dead. Multiplayer gaming, dead. Unless you like Battle Royale games. No shortage of them fucking things. Feel free to subscribe, guys. See you later.
It was a big moment, right?